Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today we're going to do a pick a card or pick a pile. Okay, it's nothing too fancy here. I'm just going to show you the decks, and you pick that deck. Whichever one you deck you pick is the pile you pick. And what this is going to be is, what do you need to let go? This hit me as soon as I finished recording the other reading, and I just decided it's going to be pick a pile, but definitely was going to do a what do you need to let go of? So we'll just see. Do three, 1, 2, 3. Okay, won't be too long. And so pile number one. If you pick pile number one, this is I forgot this deck's a smaller Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay, pile number one. Then we're gonna do pile number two, the gold foil deck. I don't know what it's called either. I forgot. I haven't had this in the box so long. Pile number two, the gold deck. Okay. And pile number three. I do know this one is the Mystic Monday Tarot. Okay. Mystic Monday Tarot. All right. So what did I say? So pile number one, we're gonna start here. One. All right. So pile number one, if you pick pile number one, you pick this set. We're going to take a look and see what is it time? What do you need to leave behind right now, right? What do you need to leave behind in order to be successful, in order to move forward? Why you need to leave it behind? Why you need to leave it behind, and what's coming? What's coming if you do leave it behind? Okay, we'll see. All right. And what's I don't know. We're just gonna pull and see. Okay. But we're gonna definitely take a look and see what do you need to leave behind right now. 3 cards. Aries for pile number one. What is it time for you to leave behind? Okay, I'm hearing stop. All right. For Aries, pile number one, what do you need to leave behind? All right, it's not so much of what is a what, it's not a tangible what, but it's something that you do, Aries. You got the Two of Pentacles. This light is so bright. Can you see this? Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Hangman. Aries, pile number one, you need to leave behind being so damn indecisive about everything. Okay, about everything. All right. And I know it's like, okay, it's a natural thing. A lot of people just have to make a decision, but it's to the point where you make a decision and you're always looking back or second guessing the decision that you made. And it's like keeping you in a state of imbalance because you're not being certain or sure or confident about in the decisions that you choose to make. Now, this could be in money, this could be in anything. It's giving Two of Pentacles here, but you're not confident in the decisions that you're making. And Spirit is saying, like, you need to kind of, there's something here that you need to be more self-aware of, or there's something here that you're not seeing about yourself, maybe even not trusting yourself. Tell me about the Hangman here. Ace of Pentacles. This is like look, this is a clear message here. It's like for pile number one, the moment that you start trusting yourself, trusting in your abilities, and then sometimes just taking a chance, listening to your intuition, things are going to change for you drastically. You got the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. So in the past, I mean, not in the past, but the first thing that came out is the Two of Pentacles, that indecisive energy to where so unbalanced, so unable to make a decision, you don't really get to reap any benefits or rewards of anything that you choose, right? Because it just never really feels good to you. You never really feel confident about the decisions that you make. But like Spirit's like, if you would just be confident or self-assured, you would really reap. There would be really a magnitude of blessings that come in with the Tower here and then the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it would be an overflow. Well, let's see here. Yeah. So look, it's literally repeating the same thing I said. Tell me what the Knight of Wands. Oh, and let me tell you this. when you linger and you're like, I don't know what to do, you kind of end up always making the wrong decision. I don't know if that's going to resonate with somebody, but it seems like because that you either wait for a long time to make a decision or you go back and forth. And there's a good quote about that. I heard this about listening to some sort of success podcast, and somebody said something that really resonated. I wish it would come back, but it's about the successful people, how they make decisions quickly, and there was something here about not changing their mind once I don't know, I'm gonna have to look it up because it was very powerful because when you think about it, it's true. But anyways, the reason is that it's like somebody here goes back and forth with making decisions to the point where you either run out of time or you're doing something last minute or you're doing something impulsive, but it's out of confusion. And so you end up making a wrong decision. I hope that makes sense. It's like I say it all the time, your intuition is going to be the very first thought that comes to you, but somebody teeters back and forth. And then by doing this for so long, you just like, okay, let me do this. And it's like, and it doesn't work out, okay? Because you got the chariot in the reverse, okay? Which means that there's no forward movement in your life for the things that you're trying to accomplish. You're not seeing a lot of success with, okay? You got the Knight of Wands, and I clarified the Knight of Wands, and you got the Ten of Swords. So it feels like making this impulsive decision, if it's in love or if it's in things like that, you make the wrong choice. And so Spirit is saying that, like, look, you need to trust yourself more. This also could be loving yourself more, and the fact that you love yourself to make the right decisions, or you love yourself enough to wait until you get grounded enough to make the right decisions, because you got the Empress card here. Again, the same thing in the first spread is saying that, if you were to trust yourself, it would lead you to a multitude of blessings or abundance here. Okay. Because this is the part saying why you need to let that go or change that. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What is Spirit trying to prepare you for to change that? So, because I heard what you need, they're telling me I need to pull what's coming towards you, whether you change it or not. Let's see what's coming towards you. It seems like opportunities. Now, they could be people where you will have some choices and decisions to make. Um, so you know what this feels like? So you know what this feels like? And I'm gonna use an example. This is what it seems like. Yeah. Aries, if you don't learn to trust yourself, trust your intuition, and being able to trust the decisions that you make, it feels like you're going to fall for something or fall for the wrong thing. Because let me use an example. Um, and this could have to do again with you, I guess, your self worth. This is the example that they're giving me. It seems like here the inability to make the right decision is going to make you make the wrong decision, and not just make the wrong decision, but be trapped in that wrong decision. So say it's a lover, okay? Because you have this ability to make the wrong decision. I know that sounds so bad, but the reason you have to understand, the reason that you're making the wrong decision is that you don't trust yourself. If you do so, it's showing up as like you could get trapped into a marriage, or tied to someone through a contract. It could be a business, a bad contract where somebody is very deceitful or deceptive. And it's almost like you make a deal with the devil, whether it's marriage or business, or, and it's because you've lost this. I don't want to say you've lost it, because you've been not trusting yourself. You are creating this habit of making the wrong decision. And it really looks like getting stuck in some sort of karmic cycle. Looks like a relationship or a business deal. So grounding yourself, trusting yourself, just knowing that you always have the right answer inside you. You don't have to look outside of yourself for the right answer. You need to start doing that. Okay. Because it does look like somebody is headed towards a connection of any type that where you could really get stuck in because you believe somebody who's a liar, a deceitful, and yeah, it's just not good. Okay. I'm seeing here with the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune with the Devil. Okay. This could be somebody's lesson or karmic lesson, or you've been learning this or been trying to overcome this. I mean, I think we've all been there before where you don't trust yourself and you really have, and you end up paying the consequences for not trusting yourself. Like we've all been there. We've all been there. What happened to that pencil real quick? God dog it. I know I just had a pencil. Well, I'll just use this one. So, pile number 2. All right, let's see here. Pile number 2. What do you need to leave behind? Holy Spirit, Spirit of angels, please let me know. Give a message here for pile number 2. What's pile number 2 need to leave behind? Tell me about this. Tell me about the connection. Tell me about the spine. Tell me about. You know, pile number 2 feels like we're talking about relationships here too, dating specifically. Um, yeah, absolutely. And I don't mean this intentionally, but it feels like somebody who indulges themselves with karmics. Um, that's a choice, it's a decision here. But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. It's almost like somebody continuously or has a cycle of dating people who do not match up to their level. And maybe it's because you're curious, maybe because these people give off this illusion of being on your level. And I know what you're going to say, Chelsea, it's not my fault. But you do have to take some responsibility for this because the signs were there in certain situations. And then I'm going to say this, some of you like it. I have to tell you that some of you just like it. You like the the attention from this particular type of people. Maybe I don't know. It's just saying that some of you are enjoying this type of behavior, or you did in the past. Maybe it's a sense of, I don't know. I'm not going to try to pick your brain and figure it out because some of it is kind of like this. I am getting some of this like grandiose type of feeling. I don't know. I'm not gonna pick anybody's brain, but it does feel like we're somebody here. It's time for you to kind of leave behind. It could be kind of like pile number 1, making the wrong choice, but in this situation, it's more of like you're attracting karmic situations. And the only reason you attract karmic situations is because you haven't learned your lesson. And your lesson is about your self-worth. So you attract people who are breadcrumbing you, leading you on when guess what? You're the prize. You're the one that is showing up here as the emperor, the empress energy, and you are like entertaining Page of Pentacles energy. Okay. And you're consistently doing it, consistently being bamboozled by this type of energy, by this type of person. Set yourself free. I don't know what else to say because that's what Spirit is literally saying with the star card. Like, set yourself free from this karmic cycle that I'm going to tell you, some of you a little bit enjoy it. I don't know what it is, this toxicity. Everybody goes through that phase where they enjoy those toxic relationships. And I think that's kind of, if I'm speaking to you, maybe you're over it by now. Maybe you're ready to heal. Maybe you're ready to release it. But somebody keeps you may not admit you enjoy it, but it seems like somebody keeps choosing people who give them the bare minimum, breadcrumb them, but they're really, and I'll say this, the people who you're attracting are really good at their game. They really are really good at putting on an illusion of being on your level or being your type. Okay. Um, and there you go at the bottom of the deck, Five of Swords here. Manipulation, withholding the truth. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. I have the Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Empress. And everybody likes to see the cards. And you got the Star and the Emperor. Okay. Ooh. You know, it's interesting because every time I do these pick of cards, I guess because it is like, it is all of Aries energy, although you're not all going through the same thing, the message and the lesson is usually the same every time I do these pick of cards. And it seems like, you know, here, Aries, it's time to, again, tap into your intuition, but wisen up, smarten up with the decisions that you're making. And I hate to sound harsh because it's like if you don't learn the lesson the first or the first, second, third time, you know, everybody takes a few times to learn the lesson. If saying the why, the reason why it's important for you to get out of these type of cycles, break these cycles, do what you need to do, the inner work to get out of these cycles, you could be heading for another karmic relationship, okay? Or it's that point where it's time to close a karmic cycle out. And if you don't, you can repeat. Okay. So it's like you need to heed this warning of, and so you ask, how do you do this, right? How do I do this? It's like, well, I'm gonna tell you this. It feels like somebody here, if this applies to you, could be ignoring red flags, ignoring the energies that you're in. You know, yeah, it justice, karmic. I just keep saying the same thing. The moon card here is definitely having to do with subconscious work. It's definitely having to do with subconscious work. I always use it in a sense of relationship because most people are looking at a relationship. If you don't learn how to if you don't learn why you were attracted to a particular person, what was the reason? What did you have to learn from it? You're going to attract the same person in a different body. So there's a lesson here. And I always think about that lesson as something that you have to learn. It's for you. It's you. Take the responsibility and the punishment off of the other person and the focus off of the other person. It's about you. Why are you attracting the same type of people? What have you not learned? What are you not changing? Okay. I think so many times we focus on the other person and don't take responsibility of why you are where you are. You need to do that, Aries. Okay. Because it's imperative so you can stop repeating these cycles or staying stuck in the shit that you're in. Okay. I don't know how else to say it. Okay. Even at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups. It's something that it's time for you to walk away from. And let's say like, I mean, that's definitely for a karmic relationship. That's definitely for like, but I'm gonna tell you this. If you don't, because it's the same thing if you get a good person in your life and you do find someone that is like the one. If you don't know how to identify that this person actually is one of the good ones, you're going to end up making the wrong decision with the good person, you know, or the good relationship because you don't know how to identify the bad, the karmic, you know, the lesson. So, um, let's see what's coming towards this group. Mm. You have a lot of pentacles. So some of you, I mean, when we're talking karmic situations, it could be lessons within, well, definitely love. It could be lessons in situations that you get hurt in business and in love. Okay. A lot of pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Or you're dealing with an Earth sign or somebody like that. You got the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, excuse me, and Three of Swords, Seven of Wands. It feels like for this pile number two, you are moving in the right direction. Okay. And what's coming towards you is, first of all, growth and expansion within your finances and career. Just FYI, Spirit is really wanting to highlight that. And also, someone's coming towards you to build and grow with. I didn't really see I mean, forget about pile number one. I just see that in this pile. Okay. Someone here is coming towards you that is wanting to grow and build with you and really have a life with you. And you could almost push it away. Exactly what I was just saying before. You could push it away because you don't recognize a good thing. Okay. You can be combative is a strong word, but definitely you can have a wall up. Okay, where you like push someone away who is actually available, actually ready, actually good, actually wanting to grow and invest in you. And because of previous heartaches and pains and things like that, you don't recognize it. I think in every pile, the Wheel of Fortune has come up. So it is saying that things are changing in your life significantly, but you have to be able to recognize it. I guess I hope that makes sense. Let's see here. For the last pile, pile number three. Ooh, let's see here. I guess when we're talking about, okay, now to pile number three, when we're talking about what do you need to let go, I guess it's always going to be kind of a hard message. The last two are pretty intense. Uh, I guess it's just something you got to let go of, right? It's just, so I guess it's not going to be a nice, pretty message. All right. Let's see here. For pile number three, what are the people who pick pile number three? What is it time for them to let go of? Pile number three, what is it time for you to let go of? Okay. Clarify these cards. Ooh, tell me about this middle here. Tell me about this. You know, um, pile number three, I see this in a few different ways, but what I'm getting is it's either one, it's kind of similar to pile number one with your intuition, trusting yourself, but this feels like help. Like I'm seeing both cards, somebody's like this, here you go. You don't like to accept help. You don't like to accept help. Maybe you don't like to ask for it, but it feels like it's just being given to you without needing to ask. It's being given to you. And when you reject help, and you're praying for a big blessing, the universe is going to see you as always rejecting or in opposition that of things being given to you. Because I'm seeing like a windfall of money or a really big payout or just, and this payout blessing windfall of money doesn't have to be coming from anywhere you know of. Like this could just be fall on you, right? But because you're not in this receptive mode, or maybe very what's the word? It could be hyper independence, but just carrying a lot of burdens and baggage by yourself, the universe is trying to give you help. It could be giving you help in the form of people. It could be giving you the help in anything. And some of you, it looks like people. Some of you, it looks like intuitive messages. And it's showing both intuitive messages and actual tangible things coming to you, or people coming to you to offer you assistance. It seems like you get burdened, or you just get, I don't know, like bogged down when people are trying to help you. And it's showing that the help that's coming to you is going to lead you, it is going to get you into the mode of receptiveness. Because some of you, it's like the sun is the outcome here. Like it changes everything. You have to drop this burden of either one, some of you not asking for help, or two, some of you not just being, I guess it would be ego, right? Dropping the ego of not being able to receive help. Clarify the Six of Cups here. Could be something from childhood. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Queen of Cups. Two of Cups. Ace of Wands. Um, Five of Cups. You know what else I'm seeing here? Not just help, but love. Someone is, I don't want to, this is kind of deep. I don't want to say this and like hurt anybody's feelings, but it feels like someone is very hard to love. Um, and God, it's making me emotional. I know it's not like your fault, or, it's like something could have happened from childhood where you put a wall up or this exterior, and you're coming off as a very loving person. Okay, you really are. But it's very hard for you to let people in. I mean, just in general, let people in, be loved. And it is, someone is a loving person with this Queen of Cups energy here, and it's like, how do you expect, because I'm seeing a soulmate here, I'm seeing a new beginning coming in for you, but it's like, how do you expect to have that if you're holding on to things from the past? It seems like baggage, and I'm seeing sadness with the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, Five of Swords, not allowing yourself to be receptive. Again, same thing, but some of you it's a love sense, some of you it's tangible, like, you don't accept help from others, or your back could really be against the wall and you just won't be in this receptive energy. Like, I don't know, it's even like being withdrawn. Tell me about the Hermit here. Four of Swords, being quiet, being not speaking. Eight of Cups, like walking away. Somebody needs some healing, and detached with the King of Swords. Somebody needs some real healing in that. And I'm not no therapist or psychiatrist or anything, but somebody has like some sort of detachment type of thing going on here. And the universe is telling you, we have opportunities and blessings of abundance for you. But because you're in this energy of being afraid to receive love and being afraid to receive help, we can't give it to you. And so it's like, that's something that somebody needs to let go of, or figure out how to let go of. That's really deep. I think we kind of know the why, but I'm just gonna pull. It feels like not in every situation, but it is coming up here, I guess, and somebody here has just been very independent. Nine of Pentacles here. And you figured out a way to do things on your own, get things on your own because of this independence, maybe feeling like you were alone with the Five of Pentacles here, or left out in certain situations and family situations and things like that. And I'm just seeing here somebody who's just learned how to do things on their own, get it out the mud on their own, create things on their own. And so you've just gotten used to doing that. Um, Tell me about the 10. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Ooh. It's showing here with the Eight of Swords here in reverse. If you can undo this way of thinking, and I think I said that with the first spread, you're headed to, and there's the Wheel of Fortune again in a completely new deck. It comes out in every spread. If you can undo this way of thinking, someone here is headed to a world of abundance, a world of abundance. Ten of Pentacles, the Empress here, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, happiness too. Like the whole, and if I'm speaking to someone where you feel like you don't let people in, or you don't accept some sort of help, or maybe even collaborating and things like that, it's like feels like almost like one time, or the first time, or when you first start to open up and do these things, it's like the floodgates open up because you got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Empress. So you get the relationship, you get the money, you get the success here, but uh, it's giving isolation. And not saying that you don't have anybody around you, but if you do date, you don't really fully, completely let people in for it to go anywhere, or the relationship is going to fail, or that's part of the reason why it doesn't go to where it needs to go. I don't know who these readings are for, but I hope it doesn't offend anybody or make, you know, or it doesn't trigger anyone. I feel like I don't even need to pull for that one because it's showing here like a world of abundance coming in for pile number 3. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, doesn't get any higher than that. And the Empress. Like you have an abundance of love and wealth that is just waiting for you to, and I keep seeing the Ten of Wands in your reading, waiting for you to, this is the baggage, the bag lady. You know the song by Erica Badu. Like you gonna hurt your back if you keep carrying all this baggage with you, something from the past. And there's no judgment for me. It could have been something super significant that happened to you that, really, really hurt you, triggered you, trauma. Could be something really bad, but it's time to, yeah, find, either receive justice, get justice, find balance in your life so you can get what you deserve. And quickly. Nine of Wands here. Page of Swords. Somebody needs to go talk to somebody. King of Cups. I don't know why I'm seeing this Page of Swords as like therapist or communication to somebody that can help you. Five of Swords. I feel like somebody here really, really, really is in their head to the where maybe you even talk yourself out of getting help sometimes, but I feel like that's really necessary. It's really necessary because maybe you feel like, like, I don't know where this is coming from, but you feel like maybe you're broken or like you're unable to be loved or receive love, but that's not the truth. You just need to release something. And Spirit is saying, yeah, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of that energy there. I hope this helps somebody. I hope it didn't trigger anybody. Yeah, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.